I've been meaning to cover more iPad accessories on this channel, and when Kensington reached out asking if I'd review their StudioDock for iPad Pro, I was all in, although I was initially skeptical because when it comes down to sitting down and getting to work, I'm more of a Mac guy myself with the exceptions of digital note-taking and general media consumption. And with its $400 price tag, I thought to myself, how am I supposed to present this, let alone recommend it, without sounding like an out-of-touch, snobby tech YouTuber? Well, the truth is, the first half of it being the bad news is that this is a pricey niche device. The good news is it is fantastically built, highly functional, priced more fairly than you'd think, and most importantly, it's changing the way I use my iPad Pro on a daily basis. Like I said, this thing has a great build. High quality rubbers, plastics and fabrics, solid aluminum, the whole deal. It's also heavy, which is a good thing as it prevents the iPad from bobbling and shaking when you tap on the screen while it's docked. The rotate and tilt hinge or mechanism is excellent as well. Super smooth and tactile. You also get a nice little clicking sensation or organic haptic feedback, if you will, when you rotate to portrait and landscape modes. Placing the iPad in is also quite easy. All you have to do is line the tablet up with the plastic tray or backing, slide it into the built-in USB-C connector, and boom, you're docked. Removing the iPad is simple as well. You just pull away from the case and then from the connector. Very reminiscent of the Magic Keyboard case, if you ask me. On top of the premium build, this device has a lot of great I/O. You have a physical power button and USB-C port on the left side, a high-speed SD card reader and headphone jack on the right side, great for video editors I might add. And on the back you have 3 full-size USB-A ports, an HDMI port for external displays, and an Ethernet jack. But my favorite input, or rather output, on this device is portless. On top of the base, you have a wireless charging pad for your AirPods and iPhone. And if you choose to buy a separate Apple Watch charger add-on which plugs right into the dock, you have yourself a whole ecosystem charging station. But enough with the product details and specifications, now let's talk real-life usage case with the StudioDock. The company really drives it home that you can use their dock while plugged into an external display. And while I'm happy it has a built-in HDMI 2.0 port for this very function, and while you can put a monitor to good use in your iPad workflow, iPadOS doesn't really accommodate this sort of experience that well, at least not yet. I much prefer to use the dock as a standalone accessory and actually love the fact that it's more compact compared to a traditional iMac or laptop monitor ensemble. It can take up a small quadrant of your desk, and when not in use, when your device is removed for, let's say, note-taking, drawing, or general consumption, the dock serves once again as a wireless charger for your other Apple devices. This is the reason why I think I can comfortably argue that the $380 to $400 you're spending on this accessory isn't completely ludicrous. I have really enjoyed sitting down in front of this docked iPad setup to answer a few emails, knock out some school assignments, and even type up this very review. There is something so refreshing about opening Google Docs, rotating the iPad vertically, and getting to work typing. For whatever reason, I feel a lot more focused writing in this space compared to my traditional Mac setup with a 27-inch 4K panel. And to sound super cliche, perhaps in this case, less really is more. Being able to attach a keyboard of my choice without a dongle is great too, and of course, Apple's wireless trackpad makes the experience complete, enabling me to make use of native gestures similar to how I would with a Mac. I actually plan on putting together a proper setup with this dock with the 2021 iPad Pro models in mind, so stay tuned for that. However, in the meantime, this product encouraged me to not only use my iPad in a different way or outside my Magic Keyboard case, but more frequently as well, and in previously mentioned ways I would usually rely on my Mac for. And speaking of the Magic Keyboard case, although it is cheaper on some sites like Amazon, Apple's MSRP for the 11-inch variant of the case is I think $299, and the 12.9-inch version is $349. And with this in mind, again, I'm gonna say, considering the functionality and value you can get out of this dock, more specifically the incredible build quality, great mix of I/O, wireless charging, and a very compelling, refined user experience that has truthfully changed the way I use my iPad, the price tag isn't all that insane. However, I'm a tech YouTuber and enthusiast, and just because I think something is cool doesn't mean it's right for everyone. And I was also sent this product, so I might be a bit more optimistic than I would have been had I actually bought this accessory out of pocket. That's why ultimately I'm only going to recommend this to people who are genuinely hardcore iPad Pro lovers and users. And if you happen to fall into this category, I can promise you, you're gonna love this thing. And that about wraps things up here. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you, Kensington, for sending me this product, and I'll leave a link in the video description if you're interested in buying it. I hope you enjoyed the intro as well. That took about 2 hours, and yeah, it's sort of copying that 2007 iMac ad. I love it, and I just saw some resemblance, so I just thought I'd have some fun. And yeah, it's just great pouring more time and effort into my content. I'm actually enjoying making videos now after a long winter of just, I don't know, just like posting videos just to post them. So hopefully you've seen a, increase in video quality. So exciting stuff. And of course, I'm really excited to see what Apple's coming out with soon. So I will keep you posted there. And as always, I'm Noah, and I will catch you all in the next one.